America appears to have entered a full-blown constitutional crisis as Trump challenges the authority of the courts. Because over the weekend, Trump invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, which is a wartime power that largely allows the president to deport non-citizens without due process. And this order doesn't just target those who are here illegally. It also targets those here legally, including people with green cards, permanent residency, tourist visas, student visas, and on and on. And the last time this was actually used was during World War II to place people with German, Italian, and especially Japanese ancestry in concentration camps. And even those with U.S. citizenship were placed in these camps. And now this time, Trump invoked it to deport people who are supposedly associated with a Venezuelan gang to a prison in El Salvador without due process or any recourse. It appears ICE is getting to make that determination without any real legal process, meaning it's impossible to be certain any of these people have actually committed any actual crimes. Furthermore, the government hasn't even released their names yet or said why it thinks these people are gang members. It could be, as they claim, but we don't know who the government just sent to El Salvador. I mean, there could be U.S. citizens that were deported. And so with this, we saw a judge step in immediately to temporarily block Trump from using the law because the U.S. is not in a state of war and there is no precedent for invoking it in peacetime. And reportedly, when the judge gave the order, deportation flights were already underway, so they ordered them to turn around, or if they've already landed, to return people back to the United States. But there, we saw reports saying the White House ignored the order and followed through with deporting the accused to El Salvador. Now with this, we've seen the Trump administration saying the court has no lawful basis to issue its order, so it chose to ignore it, and claiming that this is partially because the deportation planes were over international waters at the time. But that's a defense that many say is not valid because U.S. aircraft are subjected to U.S. laws no matter where they are. And with all this, you had one critic writing, if they can grab anyone they want, stick them on a plane, and then say U.S. law and judicial review doesn't exist over international waters, then no one in America has any constitutional rights anymore. Follow to stay in the loop.